Hello all, welcome to the YouTube channel of Hasmukh Goswami College of Engineering. I am Jaideep Jadia, Assistant Professor in Civil Engineering Department. In this session of Mechanics of Solid, my topic is torsion of circular shaft. So, torsion is applicable in factories and workshops when we need to transfer power from one unit to other unit. Like we need to transmit the energy from one end to other end to run the part of machines. In that case, torsion plays a major role. So for torsion, we need to understand some prerequisites. So equation of torsion is like this: capital T by J equal to tau by R equal to C theta by N, in which T is torsion, J is polar moment of inertia, tau is shear stress, R is radius, C is modulus of rigidity, theta is angle of twist, and L is the length of shaft. Now second equation needed is power transmitted in horsepower and in watt. We need both conversion because major part is power transmission from one unit to other unit in torsion content. So for power transmission in horsepower, equation is 2 pi Nt divided by 4500, in which N is speed of shaft indicated in RPM, T is torque. Here we need to know T torque is written in kg into meter. Now in watt conversion, power transmission equation is 2 pi Nt by 60. Here same N is speed in RPM and T is torque. So now conversion from horsepower to watt. So as we know, 1 horsepower equal to 746 watt. Now next prerequisite is torque generated in shaft. So there are two types of shaft: solid shaft and hollow shaft. So torque generated in solid circular section, T equal to pi by 16 into tau into capital D cube, where tau is shear stress generated and capital D is the diameter of shaft. Next is torque generated in hollow circular shaft. So equation is T equal to pi by 16 into tau into, in bracket, capital D raised to 4 minus small d raised to 4 divided by D, bracket close. Here capital D is the outside diameter and small d is inside diameter. So this is the prerequisite about the session, and in this session I am going to cover about the examples and application of torque in real application. So let's start with example number 1. So this is the description of example number 1. Calculate the diameter of shaft to transmit 10 kilowatt at a speed of 15 hertz. The maximum shear stress should not exceed 60 megapascal. So here first note down the given data. So here first data is given about power transmission, so indicated by capital P, which is given 10 kilowatt. Next data is given about speed of shaft, so it is indicated by capital N, so 15 hertz. So we need to convert this speed into RPM. So 1 hertz equal to 60 RPM. So here 15 into 60, you will get the speed in RPM as 900 next data is given about shear stress. So it is indicated by tau, which is given 60 megapascal. Here we need to find the diameter of the shaft. So as we know, the equation of power transmission in watt is written here, P equal to 2 pi nt by 60. So and we need the diameter. So diameter and this torque data is related with torque T in solid circular section, pi by 60 into tau into d cube. So put up the data of power, speed of shaft in this equation and calculate the value of torque, and then use the torque value in this equation, and we have the value of shear stress, so we will get the value of diameter D. So first of all, here from this data, power is given as 10 kilowatt, so convert into watt, so multiply by 10 raised to 3 equal to 2 pi, n is the speed of the shaft, which is given 15 hertz converted into RPM, so as 900. T is the torque generated, which is unknown, divided by 60. So by simplifying this equation, we will get the value of torque generated in shaft as 106.10 Newton into meter. Now convert this unit into Newton into mm. So we will get the torque generated as 106.10 into 10 raised to 3 Newton into mm. Because we need to put the value of torque in this equation in unit Newton into mm. So now substitute the value of torque T in this equation. So 106.10 into 10 raised to 3 equal to pi by 16. Shear stress generated is in given data 60 megapascal and into d cube, which is the required parameter of this example. So here in this equation, unknown is only d. So by simplifying this equation, we will get the value of d cube first as 9006, and simplifying this root, we will get the value of diameter as 20.80 mm. So this is the answer of first example in which we need to calculate the diameter of shaft. So we have used the equation of power transmission and torque generated in shaft. Okay. So these two equations is necessary to solve this example number 1. So let's see next example. So let's see next example in which data external and internal diameter of shaft 400 mm and 200 mm respectively given. Find maximum shear stress developed in cross section when a twisting moment of 50 kilonewton into meter is applied. So we need to find maximum shear stress tau. Next, given data is take modulus of rigidity C as 0.8 into 10 raised to 5 Newton per mm square. If span of shaft is given 4 meter, find twisting angle of shaft also. So let's first note down the given data. So external diameter is given 400 mm and internal diameter is given 200 mm. So external diameter is indicated by capital D and internal diameter by small d. Now next data is given about twisting moment, which is indicated by capital T. So it is about 50 kilonewton into meter. So convert that moment into Newton into mm. So 50 into 10 raised to 6 power Newton into mm. Next data is given about modulus of rigidity, which is indicated by capital C, 0.8 into 10 raised to 5 Newton per mm square. Next data is given about span of shaft 4 meter, so convert into mm, so 4000 mm. Here we need to find first parameter, maximum shear stress developed. So maximum shear stress developed is denoted by tau, and next we need to find the twisting angle of shaft, which is indicated by theta. So as we know, the type of shaft is hollow shaft. So equation of torque generated in hollow shaft is written here, pi by 16 into tau in bracket capital D raised to 4 minus small d raised to 4 divided by capital D bracket close. So first note down the equation of torque generated in hollow shaft. Capital T equal to pi by 16 into tau into capital D raised to 4 minus small d raised to 4 divided by capital D bracket close. So here in this equation we can see the value of torque is given, which is 50 into 10 raised to 6 Newton into mm. Tau is the unknown parameter which is required. Value of external diameter is given 400 mm. Value of internal diameter is given 200 mm. So only unknown is tau. So we can find the value of tau. So substitute the value of all parameter. First value of T as 50 into 10 raised to 6 equal to pi by 16 into value of tau is unknown. External diameter is 400 raised to 4 minus internal diameter is 200 raised to 4 divide by 400. So by simplifying this equation we will get the value of shear stress. So you will get the value of shear stress tau as 4.24 Newton per mm square. So this is the first parameter required in this example number 2. Now next parameter needed is angle of twist. So as we know, equation of torsion is this. So equation of torsion, first note down the equation of torsion. So we need to calculate the value of theta. So here we have the value of torque, but not the value of polar moment of inertia, which is denoted by capital J. Now we have the value of shear stress tau. Capital R is radius. So we have the value of diameter. So we can have the value of radius, which is capital D by 2. Now next data is about C, which is given modulus of rigidity 0.8 into 10 raised to 5. Theta is unknown, L is the span. So we can use this relation tau by R equal to C theta by L. So tau by R equal to C theta divided by L. So we have the value of tau as 4.24. R is the radius, so it is denoted by capital D by 2 equal to value of C. So 0.8 into 10 raised to 5 into theta is the unknown parameter. L is the span, which is 4000 mm. So by simplifying the value of external diameter 400 by 2, you will get the value of radius as 200 equal to 0.8 into 10 raised to 5 into theta divided by 4000. Here in this equation, unknown is only theta. So by simplifying this equation, we will get the value of theta as 0.00106 radians. So this is the second parameter required in this example number 2. So here in this session we have learned about the equations and application of torsion. We have solved the examples. So by these prerequisite about torsion equation, power transmission and torque generated in solid and hollow shaft, we can solve many examples like this. So if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel. Please like it, share it. Thank you for watching the video.